So, Delpit. It looks like Hugsy Middle School has got quite a handful. I am quite familiar with your work, and I'm excited to hear your thoughts.
How exciting, Sleeter. I am quite the fan of yours, too.
I'm sensing that our perspectives about HMS might align in a few places.
Well, yes. The demographics of HMS present many opportunities for power dynamics to play out in the classrooms, particularly with curriculum and classroom management. Cultural dissonance is affecting student interest, which feeds the classroom management issues, which exacerbates the low student achievement.
Interesting points. Go on.
Well, with curriculum, it seems that members of the culture of power are the ones determining the view of the world being presented at HMS.
I must say, I agree. It's a world that doesn't bear much relevance to the students' lives and personal experiences.
It's like, I wonder if anyone has asked the children what they think. Looks like they have not been considered. The teachers aren't the only experts in the classroom.
Precisely. Our friend Christy Cooper would have quite a field day with this one.
I also wonder about the opinions of the faculty who share the cultural backgrounds of the students. What do they think the students should be learning? They are in the stark minority on staff.
And should be heard nonetheless.
Yes, because the best education experiences for the students can be designed with the input of those who share their backgrounds.
I noticed that in these classrooms, mostly made up of black and brown students, on any given day they are completing worksheet after worksheet about content that has little to do with their interests or personal experiences. HMS could place more value on literature that explores the points of view of cultures not considered dominant. Mixing up the curriculum to include content that is a better reflection of the children's experiences might build greater interest in their learning.
Right on.
You know, the answer lies within the diversity, rather than outside of or despite it.
I can see why we're both fans of each other. Imagine the toll this must be taking on the students. Day after day, the sense of being cheated out of great learning opportunities can be so strong that the students might be getting turned off to the educational system, which can explain a lot about the behavioral challenges.
I concur.
But, it is important that in their learning experiences, HMS students continue to learn about the culture and language of power, too.
Why is that?
So that they feel their own culture is valued, but also learn how to navigate the culture of power successfully, too.
Great point. Did you also notice that the lack of student interest is playing into their misbehaviors?
Yes, and the cultural dissonance plays out in how white teachers talk to black students. Their current strategies are not working and, again, the parents and other teachers of color can be of great resource here. So what do we recommend for HMS?
Well, HMS needs to recruit a more racially diverse staff to allow for other voices, to also make decisions about curriculum and classroom management. HMS should also recognize that students across the country do not need to learn the exact same thing. They can modify the curriculum to include more diverse content that the students will find more personally relevant and interesting.
Yes, HMS should be careful not to silence alternative points of view, and they should be skeptical about allowing the traditional academic research paradigm to invariably decide the academic fate of our students.
Absolutely.
The bottom line is that deeper cultural sensitivity, a clear awareness of dynamics of power,
and the implementation of a culturally relevant curriculum
will help HMS students achieve.
Fantastic.
Superb.
Sensational.
Great.
I think this would be a great point at which to end this video.
Agreed.